Hello everybody and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel and Farming Simulator 2017. This is a brand new Let's Play series, series number 6, and yeah, we are here in South America, Estancia Lapacho, if that is the correct way of saying it. But anyway, yeah, brand new series, brand new year, and let's get started. If you could quickly drop us a like before we do start, it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So today, episode number 1 of a brand new series, series number 6. Episode 35 of the last series was the vote of which map we should play. And yeah, the vote came out as this brand new map with the new crops, etc. But we'll go through all that as we go. But yeah, this is South America, Estancia Lapacho. Again, if I'm saying that wrong, please accept my apologies. Before we get started, a few things that we are going to be doing with this series. We have, if you may notice in the top right hand corner, we have, the Seasons mod running. We are going to try and do this as realistic as possible. And we also have running the what's called a geo mod as well. Now what that is it's basically seasons, but more climatized for the region we're in. So we are in South America. The geo mod that we've got running is for Paraguay, which is all in the same sort of area. So we should get a good variation of weathers, etc., according to the geo mod. But anyway, so that's job number 1. Next job that we're going to do is we're going to just open the seasons menu and have a little look at everything. Like I say, we are going to play this as realistic as possible. You'll notice that we're in early spring at the moment. We do need to change the days per season, so let's just skip through to settings. Season introductions on, help menu. We need it in Celsius, would be better. I think 6 days per season is ample to get you on. Snow, if it would snow, snow tracks, and the crop moisture on as well. So if the crops, for example, get wet, it means that you won't be able to harvest. You're of course going to get crops rotting away, etc. So that's that. So looking at the calendar, you'll see that the bars in green is when we can plant crops, and the bars in yellow is when we can harvest our crops. So wheat, for example, cannot be planted till mid-autumn, but harvested early spring. That's because of the way the weather works. Same with barley, same with canola or rapeseed. Sunflowers can be planted relatively early, so we may well be looking at that. Same as soybeans can be planted relatively early. Corn again can be planted late winter and early spring, so we can put some of that in if need be. Potatoes, we've just missed the zone for planting, so we're going to have to wait till the end of the year for that. Sugar beets, it looks like we cannot plant at all. The ground won't take it. The oilseed radish, which is more of a fertilising crop, can be planted whenever. Poplars can be planted whenever. Grass can be planted pretty much whenever. And yeah, the new crop of sugarcane can be planted whenever and harvested throughout the year, which is all good. So that's discussing what crops we can do, when we can plant them. You have this economy screen. Now, for those of you that don't know how to use seasons, it tells you the best prices at the best time of year. So for example, let's look at sugarcane that we know we can sell all year round, or plant and harvest all year round, which is the new crop. The price is higher sort of early spring and mid-winter. Looks like the two highest ones. So that's the best time to sell sugarcane. Scrolling down, if you do silage, it's a fixed price throughout the year. Bales, straw bales, a bit varied in price as well. Grass bales, you'll notice there's no price at all because you cannot sell grass either loose or in bales. Hay bales, now cows are interesting. Again, you've got a varying price. Early summer looks the best sort of price to sell them at. So if you're actually breeding the cows, you know when you can take them off for sale. Sheep, again, late autumn in this case. So yeah, that is the economy screen if you've never seen that before. And then there we go. So we'll come out of there. What we're going to do is going to have a little look around our farm. This is a Lapacho tree, which I believe is for healing and also made making teas. So there we go, bit of information for you. This of course is our new farmhouse, and yep, we can of course open the doors up, head on in and have a little wander around, but again we're not going to do that today, not just yet anyway. So let's head on out. It's 10 to 3 in the morning. Reason we start so early is because of the way the climate is. You get up early here. So moving on, first tractor that we've got, put our torch on. We've got the Stara ST Max 180. Now what we have done is swap this one out. We did start with the ST Max 150, which is obviously the smaller version of this. So we swapped that one for the 180 just to give us a little bit more horsepower. Again, there's not a great deal in it. That is 180 horsepower. So that's the only thing that we have changed, I believe. But we'll go through all the starting equipment. We've got our pull along sugarcane harvester, sugarcane planter there. We've got a few sugarcanes left over in the boxes, and yeah, we've got the case 1455 XL. Moving on, we've got our combine, which is the Bison, yeah, Z056 from FMZ. Again, we'll show you all these equipment working. We've got a sugarcane trailer, a high lift trailer it's called, right there. We've got the little Star Carez Master 3570, which is our planter. We've got the Massey Ferguson 4709 with front loader on. Again, nice little tractor. The Brantner trailer. We've got the Star cultivator. Bit of seed and fertilizer in there. Couple of weights down there. Head on out this way. I've got a couple of bags of, or not bags, what's the word I'm looking for? Containers of liquid fertilizer there. Now we've added this shed in, this vehicle shed. We're going to use this for storing at some point. We'll open this up. And yeah, we can use that for storage. I've also built this storage one to get us started. This one's got solar panels on the roof, so that'll generate us a bit of income. And yeah, we've got a few bales made up. We've got some straw, grass and hay bales ready there, because we've pulled ourselves some cows in nice and early just to experience the different bits. We've also got the Joskin Aquatrans XL 7300S. As you can see, they've made a bit of a mess. We need to get them tidied up. But yeah, this is the new breed of cow. It's the hump on the back. These are of course indigenous to South America region. We've got a good few number of cows in there. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of jobs that are going to need doing to get started in the series. We've got some grain in storage as well. We've got a good amount of manure there, so we could do some manure spreading. We've got 3% filled on the slurry fill tank. And don't believe we've got any silage, but this is the silage pit just here. There's no silage in there. So what we've done, like I said, is started playing this a little bit just to get used to the map, give us a chance to explore around. And of course what we've done, as you can see, the straw bales that we had in, we have of course done some harvesting, etc. So what we're going to do, of course, got in the garage there, we've got the lizard pickup as well. So we'll jump into the ST Max 180. Get some lights on. Hopefully the sound quality is okay. Like I said, we've had a few changes with bits and pieces. Bit of a break over the new year, or over Christmas, etc. So what fields do we own? So we're going to bring up the little mini-map here. We own field number 1 here on the left of us. What we've done is of course planted that up with grass, which is growing, so I think we can actually get away with a cut on that very soon. We also own field number 2, which has had I believe wheat on it, wheat or barley, but that needs all cultivating over now and planting up. So that is that. Quite a large field. All the fields are relatively good size, so we do want to purchase field number 3. That would be a very nice field to purchase. Again, that's a very good size field. We've got this little grass area here on the right as well. It's not actually a field, but it is a grass area. Again, we could get that cut, etc. And as we come round towards the main sort of entrance, like I say, there's our farmhouse. We have field number 14 here, which I believe we actually have planted up sugarcane. So we're going to have a little look at our map now. So we don't really own too much just to get us started. Again, quite a large map. So field 1, if we scroll through, yeah, field number 1's got grass on. Field number 14 has that sugarcane on, and field 2 did have, yeah, the wheat on it. So if we look at the growth status, it's showing as all the fields have been harvested. Field 14 shown as harvested as well, so we need to replant that, looking at that. Although, if I recall from sugarcane, you get 3 stages. You could get like 3 crops out of one lot of planting, so that might actually be ready to grow again. But if not, we'll have to get that replanted, of course. So that is what's happening with this farm. We are going to play this as realistic as possible with the various bits and pieces that we have, various mods that we are allowed, of course. Like I say, we've got this new seasons mod, which means tractors, etc. will break down, so they will need fixing. Animals, of course, will die if you don't feed and water them, which is very sad indeed, but that's the way it works. We'll have a quick look at the animals. At the moment, their cleanliness is dropping down. Their health, as you can see, is at 80%. So we need to keep that up nice and high. We have 100 cows, which I believe is quite a good start. So very nice indeed. So first job, I think we'll get a little front loader. I think we've got some water in the Bowser actually. Get that connected on. Yes, we have indeed. So we can hit that unload. Yeah, they've got enough for 3 days, you'll notice it is now. So we'll get the... Let's turn that map off, we don't want that in the way. We're going to get the Massey Ferguson 4709. As you notice, we've got the pallet forks on the front. I'll just swap those out for the bucket. So we'll just drop those down there. You'll also notice on the Massey Ferguson it's got that front weight built in, which can be quite annoying at times. You could do with a front linkage, but never mind. Quite a lot of weight on that front axle. So we'll get this grass cleaned up. Scooped up there. So yeah, this series is, like I said, going to be as realistic as possible. We're going to try and do everything the way it should be done, without trying to be... I know some people have played this and been quite unrealistic to what's going on. But yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. And we are feeding cows. So, that was that job done, nice and easy. If we have a quick look at the animal menu once again, you can see it's only put 415 litres of grass in there. So we do need some more grass at some point. You notice we've got a good sum of money as well, which it's always nice. It's sometimes a bit harder to start a farm up with very little money. Our previous series did all that, showed you how to start a farm, how to build money and bring money in, etc. So again, check that out. What we need to do is get ourselves a lawnmower, because if we have a look at the map, turn the grass on, field number 1 I believe, yeah, needs harvesting, so we can do that. So what we're going to need is a lawnmower. We're going to have a little look at the shop, look at mowers, and I think our best bet, mean as we've got the money, I'm thinking the big Crone, the big M500, I think is probably our best bet. It's an awful lot of money to be paying out, but I think it's going to be the best for what we want. So we're going to purchase that. We are definitely going to be buying it. We are going to avoid leasing if we can. The leasing costs are extremely expensive. So let's go down to the store and get that picked up. What we're going to do is run down and take the lizard pickup. Heading into the garage. And if we can get in there. There we go. Open the garage door up. Close that one off. And jump into the lizard pickup rodeo. So yeah, let's head off down to the store. So left out of here. Need to remember that we are driving on the right hand side of the road. Overtake him. I noticed some of the traffic does drive relatively slow as well, so you'll probably see us overtaking an awful lot. But yeah, here is the store on the left here. As you can see, our new piece of kit is here waiting. So we'll park up here, we'll come back for the pickup later on. Stop the engine of course, otherwise it'll be wearing out. So yeah, this is the Krone Big M500. Massive machine. And off we go. In fact, we're going to want to collect the grass as well. So whilst we're here, I think if we get a loading wagon, wherever they are. There we go, it's up there now. And again, I think we'll go with the Lely in this occasion. 42,000 litres, only requires 200 horsepower. Again, a massive piece of kit. And there it is. What we can do, yeah, is just attach it to, I believe we're going to attach it to, there we go. Looks a little bit weird. Here, the Lely Tego XR75D. It's our new loading wagon. Only requires 200 horsepower, so I believe, in fact, our tractors are too small, but this mower that we've got can pick it all up relatively easily. So yeah, we did, like I say, a garage tour of all the new equipment that you can get. We have done a bit of a map tour as well. It's all going to be included on this playlist. But today, like I say, is episode number 1 of the brand new Series 6. Hopefully you are enjoying, and you can of course hit that like button. Hopefully that sound quality is okay. So here is the entrance, nearly drove straight past it. What we're going to do is go straight through to field number 1 and start cutting. You need to remember that if you leave grass and things lying around, it will rot and deteriorate away, so we do need to do something with it. Probably the best bet is to fill up the trough for the cows with the grass, and then we can put the rest into the silage pit and start with some silage. So let's make a start. We've got quite a good sized field here. We're going to need to unfold, which is lower the pickup. We need to turn on the forage wagon. We need to unfold the mowers. You can see it all unfolds nicely. We need to, of course, turn the mowers on and lower them down. And as you can see what's happening, it will cut and wind rows it all into one single row, so as we pull along you'll see us generating a row of grass, and of course it's just in line for the lily to pick up. So that's what's happening. Let's get going. So of course that front mower's cutting, which is stopping us destroying the grass where we're running. The two back mowers there are cutting the extra width, not actually destroying any of the grass. Oh, still got a bough here from previously, look. Thought I collected all those up, but not to worry. So yeah, we're not going to get a huge amount of grass, but as long as we get something, just to top the cows up. So of course with all the new seasons mod that we've now got on consoles, we can do a lot more realism, if you like, with the game. Previously it was quite limited to the amount of realism that we could do. Powers that be. These two giants. We've now got the option to be a bit more realistic. So you'll notice that we are nearly full. Do is to shut it off there. Press the right buttons, of course. Raise the mowers, turn the mowers off. And of course we can fold that away. And then we can turn off the forage wagon and pick the collector up. So it's near enough that field done. I think there's a little bit left on it. But we can worry about that another time. 41,000, nearly 42,000 litres of grass. Pretty sure cows aren't going to want all of this. All we need to do is just back our trailer up into the silage pit there, not the silage pit, the feeding trough, hit the unload button, yeah, that will fill up the feeding trough for 3 days. This actually took quite a bit, it took nearly half our trailer load. So we'll have another look at the animals. Yeah, let's fill the grass right up there. So, what I'm going to do is just leave the grass in the trailer for the time being. Detach up there. Just pull the mower forward out of the way. Shut the engine off. And there we go. So that's going to be it for today. I know you realise we've not actually done much farming today, but it was more of a what we've got and how the system's working, etc. But what we're going to do, like I said, is play this series as realistic as possible. We've got various bales and things sitting around. The other thing we want to do, a bit quick, is just look at the prices and what crops we've got in. You notice we've got some wheat, barley, canola, sunflowers, a bit of soybeans, a little bit of corn in storage. As you can see, price of wool is absolutely astonishing at £13,229 per 1,000 litres. So that's going to work out like £26,000 per pallet, or thereabouts. But yeah, we've got a few crops in storage as well, nothing major, enough just to bring some income in if it gets a bit tight. We've got just under £3 million to spend obviously on bits of equipment. We've bought 2 new bits of equipment today. We bought the Krone Big M500 and the Lely Tego loading wagon. So yeah, but that's going to be it for today. We're going to head on inside, get some breakfast, and when we come back with tomorrow's episode, we will be ready to do some more farming. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye for now.